Nikola Jokic is breaking basketball.
Jokic has to put it up. Falling away, puts it up. Bang! Nikola Jokic!
He has completely taken over the NBA in the last few years, and it's not because of his big hunk of a physique and a humongous presence on the court. The offensive center has shown his ever-growing potential to become one of the all-time greats. From being insanely funny on command, getting into a wildly amazing celebrity dispute, clashing with fierce rivals, creating insane no-look passes without even touching the ball, and shattering point records with extreme ease, while solely scoring as many points as the opposing team, to getting ejected on a vicious slap. These are just some of the highlights of this amazing all-around player in his 7 years in the league as an offensive center. We all know that with his ginormous size, he's pretty much expected to follow in the footwork of greats like Shaq Diesel, Karl the Mailman Malone, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar himself. But there are certain crazier attributes to his personality that make him different from these players. But hey, keep in mind that when I say different, I mean different good, because when his dominant physical presence is combined with his insane passing ability, we get a truly entertaining game of basketball. And what's even more fun is that for a player who comes off as the best reader of the game inside out, he thinks that coaching is the worst job in the world. Now, seriously, you will not find a better serious comedian than him in the NBA. With his modest upbringing with two supportive brothers, Strahinja and Nemanja Jokic, who were both basketball players themselves, Nikola in his early years did not find his superpower as the Mr. Pass. Even though he started playing basketball in his college years, he literally repulsed moving a muscle so much that Robert Katana, his first physical trainer, said this about him. He loved playing basketball more than anything else. However, when it came to gym class and athletics, he hated it. I always had to encourage him to participate in gymnastics. And when you hear where Nikola found his interests, it might surprise you. Nikola acknowledged his coach by saying, "Physical activity bored me. He was more of a maths and history man." Well, if we believe him after all this time, then I'd say that his mathematically accurate passing has helped him create history in the NBA. Wouldn't you agree? But once Nikola got his groove on, it didn't take him long to find success on the court. With Mega Vizra as his first club, he literally exploded into the world of basketball. However, with the Denver Nuggets, he truly started his glorious NBA career and made an insane rookie season that other players only dream about. With 10 points per game, 7 rebounds per game, and starting his trademark passing from the very top, averaging 2.4 assists per game and an awesome free throw percentage of 81.1%. However, all of this was going up from here for Nikola, as his subsequent seasons saw a drastic increase in the quality of his gameplay. In the coming years, he pretty much became the regular starter for the Nuggets, peaking in the 2018-2019 season, after which he started each and every single game the Nuggets played in the championship. Pretty soon, we're in the 2020-2021 season, and we see Nikola winning his 2 consecutive MVPs of the championship with season stats of 26 points, 11 rebounds, and 8 assists per game in 2021, and 27 points, 14 rebounds, and about 8 assists per game in 2022. Now, these are some award-winning averages, wouldn't you say? Nikola is one of the sweeter guys on camera. While being far from a camera guy personality, he's quirky and hilarious in his own ways. He seems to like only the court part of the game and is constantly bored by the interviewers shoving cameras up to his face all the time. On one hand, it shows his dedication to the game and his winning mentality, but on the other hand, his exasperation for the media talk often lets down the marketing moguls for the Nuggets. However, he managed to turn the tables on the interviewers with his slow, yet quirky responses to questions. Now, seriously, this was his real-time reaction after winning the championship trophy of the 2020-2021 season and being declared MVP. So, trust me, he really doesn't care. For him, the job's done and he can go home.
It's good. It's good. The job is done. We can go home now.
However, with all the media exclusion, the Jokic brothers made mainstream media waves with their recent celebrity encounters. So, after a dominant victory in Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals against the Lakers, the Jokic brothers were seen mocking someone who's considered the biggest fan of the Lakers. That's right, I'm talking about Jack Torrance, aka Jack Nicholson. They were seen mocking and waving the 86-year-old star goodbye after their superb win, thanks to Jokic's 38 and Jamal's 42 points. This clip took social media by storm, making everyone realize that whether they're on the court or outside, you simply cannot keep the Jokic's band of bad boys out of the news. Now let's talk about his villainous side, the mean green Hulk that he is on the court. Jokić is often seen as a hothead when the going gets rough, and he is shown ruthlessly framing it for the cameras as well. Just like on November 9th in the 2021-22 NBA season, the Nuggets were leading Miami by 17 points and were looking rock solid at that. After a defensive rebound, Jokić was leading the charge when suddenly Markieff Morris gave him a nasty screen prompting a flagrant 2. Jokić had enough and gave Markieff a full arm elbow, sending him down on all fours. This led to a double ejection for both Jokić and Markieff. The Nuggets ultimately won the final match, but the thing most discussed on social media was Nikola Jokic's impact on the game. Some might go as far as saying that this was the defining moment for his MVP, although I now see the irony in that statement. And that's not the only time he's shown his fighting spirit on the court. The Nuggets were behind by 6 points against the Suns, where Devin Booker was leading the charge for the Suns, adding 34 points and 11 rebounds. After silently taunting the whole Suns squad in a fit of desperation, Jokić swiped at Cameron Payne while he was going for the ball, immediately received a flagrant 2, and was ejected from the game. When Booker tried to reason with him, he instantly became up close and physical with him. With the overall emotions high and rising, Jokić left the court in dejection. Although this might not be a very good use of his aggressive energy, it's still intriguing enough to share in our journey exploring how Nikola Jokic is breaking basketball. Jokic has been widely considered the best passer in the NBA, with his incredible assist record during the last couple of years, averaging a total of 9 assists per match during the last 5 years and an amazing career-wide average of 7 assists per match. And we're not just here to discuss numbers. Just look at his boldness, his audacity to get the ball to this cutter, or how he throws a blended dribbling bounce pass to get an easy 2-pointer, or how he finds the smallest crevice in the tightest of covers to send the ball where he wants it. And to think that any of these amazing passes would simply be the best pass of their career, Jokic does it consistently like a Tuesday. Some of these amazing pokes remind us of the greats like Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and Jason Kidd, which for any other player is the ultimate compliment. But for him, well, just take a look at how he handles compliments and praises. But in all seriousness, with his consistent form in the last 5 years and the heroic feats he has performed for his team, Nikola Jokic deserves all the praise he's getting. The Denver Nuggets have already gotten a jump start in the 2023-24 season, with Jokic averaging 33 points, 16 rebounds, and 9 assists in his last 5 games. And if the NBA has taught us anything over the years, it's that Jokic's stats are only going up from here. And believe me, guys, he's the biggest name in the NBA roster as a center. And even though we will see him play at the top-tier level for the next 5 years, we can already see the creation of an iconic legacy in his gameplay. From his amazing career so far, Nikola has identified his calm yet beastly approach to the game as the key to immense success. And we love it too. Basketball fans, better watch out for this goofy menace.